Hello everyone, it's Loretta. I'm going to show you a great way to reuse all of those stamping wheels that you have had for years and didn't use because you got frustrated with them. I know I did, because for one thing, it was hard to keep the little roller straight, or the ink would go out in the cartridge, or a million other things. So we're going to solve that problem once and for all tonight. I'm hoping the video is going to be good. I am filming overhead with my iPhone, and so let's get to it. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your roller, and as you can see, mine's been well loved and used, and you're going to find the seam. As you can see, it's right there, and you're just going to want to get your thumbnail or fingernail, whatever, up underneath it and gently pull it back. And unroll it. That's it. So once you get it unrolled, you're going to want to get yourself some Aleene's, tack it over and over again. I've literally had this jar for years. And what I just put on really is too much. So you can just take this and just gently spread it around. Okay, so once this has been spread around, of course, you're going to be a little bit more slow and meticulous and get it even. You're going to want to set it aside and let it dry. That can take anywhere from a few minutes to a few hours. But once you do get it dried, you're going to want to get out your MISTI. And of course, a piece of paper. In this case, this is just some cardstock that I have on my desk. I have placed a different wide stamp on the door of my MISTI, lining it up with the grid line so I know it's nice and straight. And I'm going to go ahead and ink this up. This is Memento Tuxedo Black ink. Just like with any other stamp, you're going to want to press and hold it. If you have one of those fancy dancy rubbing tools, you can use that. A dry eraser works really great, and it's really cheap, by the way. I just happen to have a really messy desk because I just purchased some more stamping wheels from an online source. As you can see, it's stamped beautifully. Now, the really good thing about this, if you haven't already figured it out, is that now you can use those wheels for slimline card designs. I know, it's incredible to think that something we've had laying around in our craft rooms literally for years. I know that they've been making these wheels at least 10 years, if not more. For one thing, they're going to take up less space because they're off this big heavy roll. You can simply use some scraps of cardstock that you already have cut. You can use scraps of cardstock cut a little bit bigger than the size of the stamp and make an index file for your rolling stamps. And of course, just like with anything else, the impression given, because it is red rubber, is really nice, easily cleaned with a baby wipe or whatever cleaning tool that you desire to use. Just looking at these rolls gives me tons of ideas, and that took less than 5-10 seconds to pull it off. And the wheels, you could save 1 or 2 of these if you wanted to, because you could always put it back on here just by simply using that Eileen's Tack It Over and Over Again on the back of these. I do plan to do just that. I'm not paying attention, so this one's not coming off. And some of these are small versions of their larger stamp set counterparts from years back. This one is an Under the Sea scene. And my hands are honestly too sticky to continue to do this. But I do want to let you know the other advantage to this, one more advantage, is that you can use your markers and color this image in with your color blending markers, your Tombows, your Stampin' Right markers, whatever you have that's water-based, and it would be just lovely. You could do a very abstract watercolor or a very tight watercolor, whatever it is that you like. So that is honestly up to you. All right, everyone, I really do hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you'll give it a try. If you do, give me credit, of course. Share with me the creations you're making with your stamps. And that one ripped. There you go. Sometimes the rubber is just too old to save it, and that's one of the chances you take. But if you go slow, you don't usually have that problem. So anyway, I hope that everyone's having a great week as we go into this Christmas season, that you'll remember the reason for the season is Christ the Savior was born to come and redeem us and save us so that we can live eternity with Him and live a gracious, loving life because of His grace and mercy towards us. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave me a thumbs up. Share my videos on your social media. Stamp happy, be a blessing, and I'll talk to you all soon. Can't wait to see what you make. Bye for now.